Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated June 13, 2025. Apologies for the delay in the video today. Basically, I've been out and about with work and couldn't get to it. Anyway, let's get into it and I hope you enjoy. Alright, this one really interesting to me because there's a lot of spare space, so I'm interested to see how this actually plays out. But anyway, we'll see. So, we've got a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4 here. That means that these two could potentially be a 4. We can see a 2 here and a 2 here, leaving these 3 as a 2. So I'm just sort of trying to pair up. So you can see here a 4 is that takes that out, 4 takes that out, 4 takes that out. So these two are a 4. We can see a 3 takes out this row, 3 takes out this row, 3 takes out this column, so this is a 3 and this is a 3. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of those are all there because there's no 6, 7, 8 in there, and there's definitely no 6, 7, 8 there. Okay, so we can see 7 and 6, so that means that 7 and 6 can't be in here, so this is going to be 7 and 6 here. 6 and 7, so across here will be 6 and 7 as well. Okay, so what do we got? We've got an 8 there. That means that the 8 must be at the bottom because it can't be at the top there. So we take out the 8 and we take out that 8 across there, leaving this as an 8 and an 8, which leaves these two as an 8. What that's done for me is it's basically saying that an 8 cannot be here because it's going to be in that row, cannot be here because it's going to be in that row, cannot be here because it's going to be in that row, cannot be here because it's going to be in that row, sorry, cannot be here because it's in that row, can be here, and it can't be in these because they're full. So that there makes that an 8, and that by virtue of that means that that's the 3. Okay. So 6, 7, 9 can be there, 3. Right then, so what that's also done is it basically means that 1 can't be there, so this is going to be a 1, whoop, sorry, actually put it on notes, and that's going to be a 1. What I've also got is 3 can't be there, and a 3 can't be there, so 3 is going to be one of these two here. Okay, so 2 can't be there, 2 can't be there, so these are one of these is potentially a 2, 3's there, 4's there, 5 can't be in this column, so 5 will be here, 6 can be actually everywhere, 7 can't be in this row here, so that's a 7, and what we'll also do is we can see a 7 here takes out that column, 7 here, there, takes out that column, so 7 is going to be one of these here. Finish this off, 6, 7, 8 and 9, so we can see here 9 can't be in this column, so 9 is going to be here. Alright, so let's do this. So 1 can't be in this column, so 1 is here or here because there's no 1s in the row. 2 can't be in this column, so 2 is across here. 3 we've done, which is there. 4 we've done, well, we had no choice. 5 can be not in this column and can't be in this row, so 5 and 5, 5 and 5. 6 and 7 we know is in this one because that's there. 8 we also know is there, and then 9 can't be in this column here because of that there. Okay, so 9. Let's have a look. What are these ones here? So this here can be a 1, so that can't be a 1 there, so that takes that out. 2, so these are a 2, so they can't be a 2. 3 is the other number, 3 and 3, and we already know that 3 can't be there because it's actually there. So what that means is here is where the 3 could potentially go. 1 can go into these rows here, 2 is this side and this side because 1, 2, 3 can't be there. 5 can be here or here. 6, 7, 8, we know that 8's there, and 9, so 9 can be there. I'm not seeing a lot here, by the way, so I'm pretty excited about that knot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can't be in this column, so that's a 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we've got a lot going on there. Alright, so 1 can be in these, 2 can be in 2 can be in the bottom row only, right? So it can't be in that row, can't be in that row, can't be in that column, so that's why I've got the 2 there. 3 can't be in this row, sorry, so there. 3, 4 can be top and bottom, so it can't be in that row. And geez, I'm getting my rows and columns mixed up. Can't be in that column, can't be in that row, so that's okay. 5 can only be in the top row because it can't be in that row and it can't be in that row, so 5 is there. 6 can't be in this column, so 6 is there. 7 can only be in the middle column and I've already got it. 8 can't be in the middle column, so it can be here or here, and 9 can only be in that row there. Okay. So 2, 3, 4. 4 can only be in this row here because it can't be in this row and it can't be in this column, so that's a 4 there. So we can clear out the 4 on this side. What that's done for me is it's basically told me that that's the 4 because it can't be there, it can't be there. So that's the 4. Okay, thank you very much. I'll take that. 5 can only be in these 2 spots. 6, look at that. How lucky is that? Can be in none of those. 7 cannot be in the top row because of that 7 there. 8's already there, and 9 can only be there. Okay, so a couple of interesting things. 6 is the only number there, so let's just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is correct. That's the only spot a 6 can be. So we will clear out the 6s. That means that that's going to be a 7, which means that's going to be a 7, that's going to be a 6. So up here can't be a 7, so that's a 4. So up here can only be a 7, right, because I've got a 7 here and a 7 here. And then we can have 3 and 1. Okay, so that's the 1. 3 is here or here. 4 is here or here, mainly because of that 4 there. 5 is already there. 6 can only be up this column. 7 can only be there, which is alright. 8 can only be here. So 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. And what I really hate about all of this is 8's always been that spot and I haven't seen it. Okay, so 8, clear out the 8's out of here. And 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we have a look here, we only have one spot for the 3 because I've taken, wow, because I took that 8, that's the only spot a 3 can go. And 1, 4, 6, 1, 4, 6, 1, 4, 6. So that can only be a 1 because it can't be a 3 because of that number there. So that's a 3. Sorry, that's a 1. And that means that that's a 7. Sorry, I knew that was a 3 and then managed to make that a 1. So I apologise for that. That can't be a 1, so that's a 2. That can't be a 2, so that's a 3. Okay, and because I've got the 7 here, that can't be a 7, so that's a 2. That leaves this, I'm going to clear this out, to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So, what I do know is these can't be a 6. Five, 9, 5, 9, 8. These can't be a 9. So that's a really bad checking because there was always a 9 there. 2, 5, 9, sorry, 2, 5, 2, 5, 9, 9, 5, 8. So 1, 5, 9, 5, 9. Okay, so there's a 5, 9 here and a 5, 9 here. So 2, 2. So that can only be a 2. Let's clear out those 2's there. 5, 9, 5, 9. 7 can't be here. 1, 5, 6, 9. 1, 5, 6, 9. 1, 5, 1, 6, 7. 1, 6, 7. 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. 3 can only be at the top, so you can't be a 3. 1, 6. Don't even bother checking that. So 5, 9, 5, 9. So that means you can't be a 5. Okay. And you can't be a 5. You can't be a 9. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. 1, 6. 9 can be there. 9 can be in those spots. Okay, so 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. 1, 2, 5, 2, 5. That can't be a 2, so you are going to be a 5. You can't be a 5. Oops, a 5 across here, so we'll clear that. 1, 3, 1, 2. So 8 is at the bottom here, 8 is the top there, that makes sense. 1, 6, 1, 3, that doesn't matter. 2 can't be there, so that can't be a 2, that can't be a 2, that can't be a 2, so these two are the 2 here, and then these two, and these two are 2. 5 can be top and bottom there. 5 can be everywhere, and 5 can be just the top. So here, 5 can't be there. 5 can't be there. That means that that's a 5. That means this is a 9. It's interesting that this still hasn't cleared anything. I haven't actually been able to find a number in this at all. Anyway, just a bit of an interesting tidbit that I'm seeing. Okay, so 1 is there, 4, 6 is there. So we do 4, what do we get? We get 4 down the bottom here, we get 4 there and 4 there, so that makes sense. 6, 7, so that can't be a 5, so let's clear those two out as a 5 for more than one reason. So that's 8 and 9, so you can't be 9. What does that do for the 9s? That puts a 9 here or here. 8, 9, 6, 7, so let's clear the 5 out of there. So 5 is going to be one of these two. 5 is going to be one of these three, and I've only got one number there, so it can't be a 9. So 5, 9, you can't be a 9. Actually, none of you can be a 9. You can't be a 9. Oops. 9, so you are a 9. So it's the only place. So a 9 can't be here because of that 9 there. 9 can't be in the top row, so that's always given, and that can't be a 9. So that's a 9 there. 9, that can't be a 9, so it's an 8. That can't be an 8, so that's a 9. Okay. So 6, 7, 6, 7. So 8, 8. That can the only place be an 8. So U2 can't be an 8. That leaves 8 down the bottom here still. So take out those 8s. Let's have a look here. So the 7 can't be there, can't be there. 7 can't be there, so that you are actually a 6. You're a 7. That leaves this cannot be a 7. And because of this here, the only place a 7 can go is there. So we've finally got a number. So that's in there, so that's good. 6 is up here and here, right? So 6 can only be there, so they can't be a 6. Okay, so 1, 3, 1, 2, 6, 7, 6, 7. We've got a 5 here, a 5 here, no 5 here, so you've got to be a 5. You can't be a 5. So 5 is going to be down the bottom there. 1, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7. So 7's there. 1, 6, 1, 5, 1, 5. 3 is there. 1, 3 there. So 1, 5, 1, 9, 1, 2, 9. Not helpful. 8 can be in the bottom 2 cells. 8 can be in the bottom 2 cells. So here, 1, 9, 1, 9. So that's going to be a 6. This is actually going to clear this, I think. So that can't be a 6. So that's a 4. That can't be a 4 or a 6. So that's a 1. What that does is it means that it can't be a 1. So 1, 9. So 9 can only be there. So that's okay. This can't be a 7 now. So 3, 4, 6. So 1 can't be anywhere but these two slots. So you can't be a 1. And you can't be a 1. 2, 3, 8. So 5. 3, 5, 3, 5. 1, 6, 7, 2. So you can't be a 7 or a 6, can you? So 6, 7 is out. 1, 2, 1, 2. So these are 1, 2. So you can't be a 1 there. That means only you can be a 1 there. So you're going to be a 3. You can't be a 3. So 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1, 6, 7. Okay. So here, this is what this is telling me is because this is a 6, 7. And this is a 6, 7, except for the 1, that's going to be a 1, because it's the only way I can tell what looks like a number that will just differentiate those patterns. So that helps, 6. So that take out that 6 there. That's 1, 5. So 6 is going to be up the middle here. 1, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 9. 1, 3, 9. 2, 2, 4, 8. Can't be a 3. 2, 4. So that all makes sense. 1, no. 1, 4. 1, 4, 6, 1, 3. 2, 8, 2, 8. So you can't be a 2. 3, 9, 3, 5, 1, 9, 1, 5. So that all makes sense. I'm so close, but so far it looks like 2 can be there or there. 8. So 6 can't be there. Alright, so that can't be a 6 because of that, so that's a 4. That can't be a 6. So that leaves 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 1, 9. So what's the two numbers that can be in here? 4 can't be there, so that's a 4. You're a 2, 8. So 4 can be here or here. 9 can be there or there. 3, 9. 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 9. So 8 can be there or there. 2, 8, 3, 5. So 3 can be there or there. Can't be there. 4, 5. 4 can't be there. I'm missing. I've stuffed up here somewhere. So the number that's missing. Well, this is going to be interesting. So that's a 6. 6 there. That can't be a 4. So that's a 5. That can't be a 5. So that's a 3. Okay, so 3 is going to be down here. So because it can't be in this column and this can't be in this row, so that's a 3, leaving this to be the 1. So this is a 1 here, this is a 2, 2 here, that's going to be an 8 because it can't be a 2, that can't be a 2 or an 8, so that's a 4, that can't be a 3, so that's a 9. So 9 has to be here because it can't be there because of that 9, so that's a 1. That clears this 1 out, that makes that a 5. What I've now got is an 8, which has got to be there, and finally we've got a 2. Alright, so we did that in 21 minutes. Not sure how I missed the 6, and I'm not sure whether I got away with that one, so I'm a bit interested in that, but I think we got there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.